ridiculous, but I have a 2 terabyte hard drive that I have completely maxed out. I think it has like 5 gigabytes of space left on it. So I either need to start deleting stuff or buy another hard drive, which I don't want to do because hard drives are really expensive. We have to figure out a solution here. Sorry, I'm trying to clean up and talk to you at the same time, which I'm sure is very annoying. Okay, how cool does that look? I think obviously with a higher quality paper and maybe even some higher quality paints, I think it could look really cool. There's definitely a level of, I think it's just the paper. I think I'm just pushing this paper to its limit with the amount of like layers of thick color that I'm putting down. But I do think the complementary color shadow in acrylic is really cool and it's really interesting. I think when you're working with more specific colors, like actual mixed colors as opposed to just colors straight from this palette, it will be more complicated just because like if I mix like a really soft orange, you can't use a true ultramarine as the complement for that. I don't think. Which maybe you could. Maybe I need to do more experimenting. I don't know. I think the shadow on the legs of the chair, I think it looks so good. The shadow on the chair itself is a little bit messier than I would want it to be, but overall, cool, and I think a good experiment and something worth trying again. So, and more often in my work. That's hot. I feel like this is a waste of time. Like I'm wasting my time right now. But I also don't want to not finish it because I've already put this much time into it. Actually, really good. And recently I've made quite a few bad lattes for myself just on accident, so. Okay, I think I figured out what my problem is. I feel like this is a waste of time because it's very time consuming, and I am feeling a sense of stress because I don't have as much time to create right now. And so because of that, I'm like, oh, you have this Sunday afternoon. Make as much as you can. Which is why when I decided to do this pattern, I was like, ugh, why am I doing this? This is a waste of time because I'm not making as much as I can in a small amount of time. But that doesn't mean that something that takes more time isn't valuable. I am still annoyed though. So, you know, okay, so for my example, I put a wash of blue over the dark green squares, which I think looks good, and I do want to do that because this is too neon. But now I'm wondering if I should do lines in between the squares here. Ouch. Okay, I put the blue over the top of the green, and it looks way better now. Trust the process, okay? That's what we're learning from this. You have to trust the process. But I do think I'm gonna do... See, now I can't decide if I should or not. Can't decide! Let's see, what does it look like here? This blue color? That's kind of cool. Maybe do like an X. Good morning. Happy Saturday.
This drive has a spinny boy. This one doesn't spin, so it's a solid state.
So what's that called then?
A hard drive. This is a solid state drive.
See, that's not logical. It doesn't make any sense. It should be like four-wheel drive, okay? You should name stuff describing what it is.
Your spinny boy and your solid state. Because solid state does describe it. It's just they weren't describing what a hard drive was.